Awesome. Today, mostly just going off of what I did on Saturday, where I built a deck with a hero that can use 3 items. Um, Kind of got me sitting there like, okay, if unaligned, no, I want to go back. No, that's my cards. I'm hitting the wrong buttons left and right, guys. I'm sorry. There, everyone knows now. Everyone knows about this little ditty here. Ooh, I can get some gems. There's some shards. This little ditty here. ARG Lightseekers, Greshu. What, did I not read something? I'm sorry. Hey, I got a mythic a while ago, not in real life, sadly, and it's a hero that is a Storm Dread one that has to do with poison. Is that any good? Nemi! Yeah, everyone's been commenting. Nemi is really good. Nemi is really good. And Mud Turtle just said she posted her Nemi deck up on TradeJoe.cards. If you want to go check that one out. Teriyaki Fish Gang, what's up? Anyone who knows how many decks you should bring to the tournament Cowboy Hat Valor is hosting? I think it's just one. I think it's just one. It's not happening for another week, so I mean you could send him a PM and ask him. But yeah, ARG Lightseekers. The hero that you got is Nemi. Yeah, people have been posting it. It's a good hero. Yeah, I would recommend going on TradeJoe.cards. Looking at Mud Turtle's Nemi. It's posted under Anonymous. You're not going to find it under Mud Turtle because they didn't log in. But yeah, I would go look up that hero. Look up that deck. It's a really good deck. Very strong, very powerful, very like, not necessarily an OTK, but just like a really strong right hook in the good direction. Like right in the jaw. Where 9 times out of 10, you're going to kill him with it. Because it's going to do like 20 plus damage in a turn. But yeah, he's a fun hero. He's really good. I know you had ideas for emotes, but have you gotten any ideas for badges yet? I only have Sub Hunter. No, I have not. No, I have not actually had any idea for sub badges. I mean, there's still a lot of artwork that I want to do for my channel and get promoted. So far, like I just came up with my 3rd emote idea. If you were not here for it, it's obviously one. Oh, you only have Sun Hunter. Okay. Oh, you're talking about someone else. Oh, but yeah, I have Cowboy Hat Valor. Welcome to the channel. Look at that. Pops right in. He's like, yeah, I got your question, man. Don't worry. Yeah, my 3 emotes that I want to try and get done are the obviously the Thunderfin Salute because it's what I'm going to try and brand myself with now. The Chrono Moth dressed as a member of the Spanish Inquisition because no one expects the Chrono Moth. And then the 3rd one is now an Electro Hopper that just gives me the stink eye. Just like a really like you have really tiny body. What I'm thinking, if you don't know what the Electro Hopper is, I'll just show it real quick. He is a storm buff. This guy, like I'm in my mind, I'm visualizing it as just a really skinny body, huge eyeball with like a head that's just enlarged, and he's just kind of like giving me the stink eye, just like I got you. One of those things. Something very cartoony. I don't want to go like super realistic. I want to be very cartoony with these things. Because I just think that would be another fun emote. Like, guys, God, I lost again. And just see people like Electro Hop, like, he got you! He fell for the trap. Kind of one of those things. Add some Noxious Hat. Yeah, I mean, Mud Turtle, now, just because the app is not classic right now, you could go ahead and bump up the power of that deck if you really wanted to. Agreed. Yeah. But yeah, as Teriyaki Fish Gang, as opposed to Twitch badges, I have not come up with any ideas for Twitch badges yet. Like exactly like the monkey in the closet. Just kind of like you, but instead of a finger point, it's just like a really big eye, just one really big stink eye, just looking at me like I got you. But yeah, back to what I was saying before all this. Umbron Salvager. Now we've Superior Seekers. I love Electro Hopper. Who doesn't? Who doesn't Electro Hopper? OTK stands for 1 turn kill. Yep. Now back to this. Umbron Salvager. A lot of people, who play this card's in decks that can run 3 of them. Can we talk about card quality in this game? Coming from MTG, wow, it's not made of tissue paper. No, the cards are really good stock. Yeah, the cards are really good stock. Christian, no problem, man. No problem. Okay, that's some good ideas. Can you send me the ideas on Twitch in chat so we can remember them? Yeah. Yeah. Teriyaki Fish Gangs, are you on Discord too? Or you can just send me an email and we can email back and forth. That works with me as well. Actually, if you go to my website, razorgreshu.com, there's a contact form on that page where you can send me an email and we can discuss back and forth about the artwork. You mean Whisper. Teriyaki Fish Gang. No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. Can confirm I've been wiping my nose with all the extra dusk feeders, but it hurts. Do not recommend. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, I feel like we're amazingly getting off track, but it's perfectly fine because I love talking to you guys on Twitch chat. I could sit here for like 2 hours and just talk to you guys and not even play the game, and we'd have so much fun. I feel like that is the best part of the community, is just sitting here talking to you guys, and we're like, hey, has he played anything? It's like 7:30. Like, no, he hasn't even started building the deck. You're like, oh, awesome, what do I miss? So everyone just comes in and starts talking and having a good time. That's awesome. I love this community. It's so great. But yeah, Unbound Salvager. Because of last week with the heroes that run 3 items, this card potentially does 8 damage. And I'm like, wow, that's really awesome. Like, that's going to be a really good powerhouse action card that can deal 8 damage. And then it got me thinking about this one card that has the potential of doing 9 damage. Where are you? Where are you, son of a gun? This card that I have never seen run ever. I have 4 copies of it, and I have yet to play it. And I'm like, this card could do 9 damage. If there's an action card that can do 8 and one that does 9, that's 17 damage from 2 action cards in a turn. A lot of people stay out of, like, I mean, if you think about it, what's the Astro combo that does 16 potentially? It's not like Solar Flare, it's Solar Wind? Is that the combo I'm thinking of? With the potential of doing 16 damage? And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, with Swamp Peddler and the Umbreon Salvager, I think is the name, doing 17 damage with 2 action cards, that's nuts. Gretchen, you didn't get back to me on whether or not this TCG is sold anymore in boxes. I'm not entirely sure about, honestly, in the Middleton area. I'm not sure if I'm bored. I think you said you picked up the last ones that I'm bored, right? In our area. I don't think I'm bored sells it anymore, just sadly because the community died down once the digital game came out. I know Pegasus sold out a lot of their stock a while ago. I bought a lot of the extras when it was on a discounted sale. You got some last ones of Pegasus games, yeah. I want to say that in the Madison area, over on the east area, maybe even closer to Sun Prairie, Thump Truck is trying to get a store to start carrying it and get a local game store scene building back up. So I would even try and get a hold of him, asking what stores he's been talking to, because he's now taking it upon himself to re-get it back into our area, and I think that's awesome. That is phenomenally fantastic for him to do for us, since the Middleton area was a really big scene right when it came out, and then once digital hit, a lot of people just kind of played digital and whatnot. You did try to get in touch with him. Is he not responding? I can try and get in touch with him too, to see what store he was thinking about wanting to do. Actually, I think he messaged me about a store. Let me see if I can just find that real quick for us. He said he spoke to the store manager at Tremendous. Yes, I am from Madison. I live in the Middleton area. Is everyone here just from Wisconsin and we just didn't know it? That's awesome. He said, ARG Lightseekers, he said he's been talking to the store Noble Knight Games. If you want to look them up, Noble Knight Games, he's talking with the store to get the store to start carrying the physical stuff and have promotions and demo days and stuff like that. So look up Noble Knight Games. I'm not sure exactly where that is, but that's the store that he told me he's been looking into. Waves your Swedish flag. Ah. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Okay. I'm sure if you go there this weekend, you'll be able to meet Thump Truck. And that's probably the best store right now to look for in the area, just because that's the only one I know offhand that is going to be building that scene back up, and I think that's awesome. Nice. I lived in Monona for about a year and moved back to Milwaukee last year. Oh, cool. So tremendous. You're in the state. Nice. Well, if you're ever back in the area, if people are in the area, we'll set up a time to play some Lightseekers, whatnot. I don't get anything. I don't get anything right now. Frestian, you get all of our love and affection. From Sweden to wherever you may live next, all of it comes to you. We'll make sure of it. We'll make sure of it. Everyone here in the Madison area, apparently, half the Twitch chat. We'll make sure of it. Our local Addison, one of the 50 states, is going to make Sweden popular for you, man. Local talk. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But back to it. Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, with Swamp Peddler being able to do 9 damage, and the Upward Subject being able to do 17 damage, and I'm like, that could be a lot of damage. We just have to find a way to run through all of our combos. Yes, make Sweden popular. I'm gonna help do whatever I can. Put Sweden on the map. I mean, legitimately, it's been on the map for a long time, like longer than get wrecked Denmark. Oh, Frestian, you're from... Oh, that's right, Scrub Kid's from Sweden, you're from Denmark. I literally got to, like, I'm going to start keeping a little notepad of just where everyone is from so I can make sure. I'm sorry, Frestian, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I strongly do apologize. Oh, but, with that being said, we want a hero who can hold 3 items. Now, is there a hero? So we already know about Blaze Brute Zoc. We might end up going with him. You being confused about Scandinavian is me and Frestian with US dates. See, I'm not alone. I'm not alone in this global conspiracy to confuse everyone and anywhere. Hey, last week you could have thought I lived in Alaska for all the snow and cold weather I had. Did you know today, less than a week ago, on Wednesday, less than a week ago, it was negative 45, like almost negative 50. Today, Monday, it is 45 degrees with fog. Yeah. Not even a full week went by when we changed our climate by like 80 degrees. Yep. How interesting is that? That is ridiculous. I woke up this morning with rain. Rain and fog. And I'm just like, why? What? Where was that, like, flash frozen Day After Tomorrow scene that we literally just saw? Where there's green grass on the ground now. It's like, oh my god, that's ridiculous. But yeah, there's sinus allergies for everybody. Oh yeah, that's right, James Reeve. So yeah, we have Blaze Brute Zoc here. We obviously have our man Gemforger Gron. In EU we have Celsius though. I'm going to start talking in feet and miles, too, just to mess you up, Christian. Because I know you're part of the metric system, and we're the only country that thinks we know better how to cover distances. I know. I don't approve of it. I'd much rather have all of my distances and measurements in increments of 10. That makes things so much easier. We are the weirdest country in the world, and I'm going to go ahead and vouch for that. All of our math makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. When was this? When was this? The U.S. just decided, hey, let's do the right thing and change to the metric. And then everyone's just like, But why? I mean, Filthy Phil, if that is not the most accurate statement in the world, cause America. I think pre-World War II? So, like, pre-World War II, we're just like, guys, I know what we'll do. We'll switch to metric, we'll make things a lot easier. And then World War II happened, and we're just like, no, because Germany uses it, and no, we're not doing it. Football is in yards. Yeah, oh, that's true. That's true. Like, guys, we should change the metric system. It's so much easier. And they just go, but NFL. Oh, God, you're right. We can't do it anymore. Nope, everything's got to be measured in feet and yards. Nothing will make sense. Nothing will... Nope, it cannot be done. It cannot be done. James, it probably was the NFL that literally tore down the entire government when we wanted to switch to the metric system. It was probably them. Not gonna lie. So yeah, what did I say? We have Gemforger Gran. Gemforger Gran can hold 3. We have Fraxinius Pinehusk can hold 3. And Lexi, but Lexi is being retired, so we can't use Lexi. So, what did I say we had? Blaze Brute, Gemforger, and Fraxinius Pinehusk to work with. James Graham, obviously that 4 is repeating, and I would love to listen to announcers list off numbers like they're from Pi. Oh, it's 4th in centimeters. Let's do it. Or is it millimeters? How close is it? How close is it? Is it centimeters or millimeters? How close did he get? And I'm also thinking that because of this deck that we're going to want to build, I'm going back and forth between conversations. I hope that's okay. I hope you're not completely getting lost with me here. Because of that, I really don't want to use Fraxinius Pinehusk. I really don't. Because in that type of deck that we're going to be running, we're going to want, obviously, all of our combos to come out really quick. But we're also going to want to wait into the late game. We're going to want to wait into the late game to then use our stuff after our combos have gone. So Fraxinius Pinehusk does not intrigue me. Now, going with Blaze Brute Zoc. Blaze Brute Zoc does intrigue me. You could be that announcer who lists it up. I will. Oh, I will. Trust me, I will announce everything. I will specifically learn metric in its entirety, proper form, and Celsius, just to be one of the only United States casters who doesn't do things the right way. Thank you, Scrub Kid. Thank you. So, I kind of want to build an Astral deck. If not just for the fact that Astral has a lot of card draw, a lot of like attrition with heals and all that stuff. Which then makes me think that this deck will be able to play its combos or do something with its combos to get them through its deck really fast, to draw them, get all that stuff going. And for just a way to get this obviously done that way properly, I kind of want to add in a Skyrider so I can discard cards, so I can discard my combos if I can't play them. And run... Oh my god, is it not a wind? Is it a lightning card? It is! I was going to say Vortex Charger. We could run Vortex Chargers to make sure we pull our combos out. But if we... Because we want to be able to add in the Poison card. Swamp Peddler, right? We want to be able to add in like 3 of these. If this mean deck... Freshton says, I gotta go to sleep if you want to have completely messed up day tomorrow, so I will see you guys. Freshton, have a good night, sir. Thank you very much for dropping in. I'm sorry we didn't get to play literally any Light Seekers while you were on, and we just did a bunch of talking. But it was a pleasure talking with you. Salute to Denmark. I got it this time. Get a good night's sleep, man. We will, you can rewatch the show later and you'll actually see if this deck worked. How's that? So I want to add in the Swamp Peddler, which means that I have to add in a poison item. But all the poison items are 2, so I really want to try and just add in a Dripping Dagger. That's fine for me. And then we definitely want to try and add in... Well, we want to get the items, right? So we're going to add in 3 Tantosians. Those just feel really good. We're going to add in the Umbron Salvagers, because that's, you know, how we win. Now, we have 2 other item slots that we can put in. I'll rewatch it when I get time. Perfect, Freshton. Have a good night. Have a good night. So we have 2 items here, right? We have 2 items. Now, what other items can we really just add in to help us get to that final part? I'm thinking like maybe Shard of Grievous, maybe a Crystal Cord is to help us, you know, not die while we get there. We could add in a Duskblade Tome so we can draw cards a lot more efficiently. Duskblade Tome is just a really good card. We could add in, I think Nitro Hammer, so I can put in cards like Fumbling Alchemist to discard my combos if I just really want to do that. I don't think I'll need to, though. I think I'll want, like... I'm really leaning toward the Duskblade Tome. Maybe even 2 of them in case one gets killed. No, I think just 1, because in Astral there's a lot of ways to bring cards back. So I think those are going to be my 3 items. Skyrider helps me just discard my combos if I don't need them. Duskblade Tome helps me just draw and heal until I can get to the Swamp Peddler and Umbron Ravager, stuff like that. Obviously, Anti-Gravity Snail is going to be really good for card draw. I want to say that Astronomer is going to be a really good one for card draw, maybe like 2 of those. Chimchar Infiltrator will want those in here in case our weapons go away. Dusk Feeder, maybe 2 of those. Ice Feather Mystic, I think, will be a really fun one. Especially for like the Astronomer. Is this just action buffs? Yeah, 2 action buffs. Maybe not. Maybe it's not worth it for that. We'll take those out. That'll be like our 29th card or whatever. Put in 2 Spectral Guides. James Joe says, I learned about Crystal Core the other day and now really want to put it in every single deck. Dude, that card is some of the most annoying things in the world. It is ruthlessly brutal. Ruthlessly brutal. There's no solar cards in here, huh? Where is... Oh, Pathfinder. We want buff removal, obviously. God, we want buff removal. There we go. Moonlight Burrower and Lunar Shriekers we could use too. I think Burrowers are good. Maybe 1 Lunar Shrieker? I don't know. Like, obviously, we have no solar cards, right? We want to try and put some solar back in here. Maybe just 2 Infiltrators. Maybe the Astronomers aren't necessary with the Duskblade Tome. So why don't we look at some solar cards here? What do we have for solar? If we just want healing, Blinding Beetles are amazing. Those are so good. We can Impatient Scholar. Yeah, actually, Impatient Scholar is going to be wickedly good. So that, like, if it's the top card is a combo, we can just discard it and draw 2. Like that one, I think is going to be amazingly insane. Probably even better than Anti-Gravity Snail, in my opinion. Now that I'm thinking about it, Impatient Scholar is going right in there because we have a lot of gravity, right? We have a lot of gravity. Lunar. Trying to think here. I think we should be fine, in all honesty. Yeah, right? Impatient Scholar seems really good synergy with this. I mean, the only Lunar cards we really have are, like, Moonlight Burrower and Lunar Shrieker. that we can pretty much hold on to until we lay the right cards. Well, actually, Moonlight Burrower and Lunar Shrieker might not be good in this. They're only used to bring back, like, our items. Because Lunar Shrieker... Oh, no, Lunar Shrieker can bring back, like, Swamp Peddler and Umbron Salvager and stuff like that. So maybe it's okay. The thing I'm thinking is, like, Moonlight Burrower does not seem that good unless I use it with, This one looks so neat. That's the 4th deck I want physically now. Dude, I'm just making this up at random just because... And the thing is, it looks really close to the one that Darkcatcher brought to the latest Gold Tournament, where he uses 3 items, uses the Umbron Salvager for just really good value. But now I'm just like, what if we also add in Swamp Peddler? Right? What if we just add in Swamp Peddler for an extra, like, 9 damage action card? Rather than he added an explosive, so we could do, like, 6 damage with those. And I'm just like, why not 9? So, I'm thinking this is going to be fine. I want to say I probably want to splash in another Dusk Feeder some other way. But I'm not sure. What about Burrower into Scholar? Scholar. Burrower in... Oh, so what you're saying is... Yeah, I can Burrower first. Look at the top cards of my discard or my deck, draw the one that I want, and then Scholar to then discard it. Yeah, I could do that. That could be a really good synergistic play. I feel like with Moonlight Burrower and stuff, I'm wanting to add in maybe like a Bartender for just other card draw to lay. Because like the Salvager and the Swamp Peddler are cards that I want to wait for late game. Yeah, right. Set up my combos. Which means, like, the only cards that'll really work with the Moonlight Burrower and Shrieker, like, the Shrieker is obviously to maybe get back items, or, you know, Salvager or Blacksmith, stuff like that. But I feel like he also ran a lot of unaligned cards, which is why the Moonlight Burrower was so good for him. Because his unaligned action cards, I think that he ran, were cards such as, like the Umbron Marauder. He used Umbron Thief and Umbron Barkeep. Like, he used a lot of unaligned cards. I'll be impressed if you manage to play 5 combos before the end of the game. Superior Seekers, here's the thing. If I run that, I don't need to play them. If I Impatient Scholar, I don't need to play them. I can just discard them. Which is why I'm like, there's going to be a few combos in here that are like, yeah, they're pretty good. Like, obviously I'm going to put in, like, Planetary Alignment and stuff like that for just really big 12 damage. And then next turn I can hit him for 17 and be like, wow, what just happened? Stuff like that. But majority of these combos, I'm not going to be playing. I'm going to be discarding. Like, Enlightenment draws me 3 cards. That's just really good. I think Sunstrike to give me an additional action. Because, like, I play Sunstrike and then my additional action could be Swamp Peddler for another 9 damage. That could be good. That could be good. Tidal Shift draws me cards. Obviously Planetary Alignment. Do we ever add in Black Hole just to have Black Hole? Maybe. I mean, Black Hole's too good to not want to run. No matter what deck we're playing, it's too good to not want to run. The only other thing I'm thinking of is because this is a deck. Because this is a deck where your action cards are going to hit Delta 1 Nice Against Dread. Really is. It really is. Because this deck, if it runs into a deck with Crystal Core, you could play Evaporator. Evaporator. That is a Storm card, right? If I ran Lightning. If I ran Lightning, I could. Yeah, I could run that. And then I could also run the double Lightning combo, the Overcharge, I think is what it's called. Or Overload. And discard another combo. I could very easily do that. I'd have to run Lightning, though. And I'm vying to use the Duskblade Tome so I can draw and heal. Because this is really just like wait till the end game kind of thing. But yeah, because of that, part of me wants to either take out the Sunstrike to put in the Super Gravity, so that late game after they've done all this stuff, I can Super Gravity and make Crystal Core just dormant. And then of course I'll only be able to hit for 16 with my action cards. But like I said, this is a deck that hits hard and gets completely destroyed by anyone running Crystal Core. And I mean, if that's the case, I could run Super Gravity. I could also just tech in a Battleborn Oppressor. I could just tech one of those in. Is Lightseeker sold at Target, Walmart, etc., or just LGS? I've been in, because I work for Pepsi, I've been into several Targets, several Walmarts. I have not seen them there. I have not seen them there. I know they were at Toys R Us. They were at Toys R Us, and then it got shut down. But no, I don't think they've made the push to put them into Target or Walmart, which is surprising because like some random card games that I've never heard of before are in like Target and Walmart, and I don't know why they haven't tried to push hard for those stores. I think that would be a really good store to get those, like, there's that one wall by the checkouts with all the cards. They still have like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! They have WWE trading cards. And I'm like, what is this game? Has anyone heard of this game? So yeah, I'm not surprised they haven't tried to push a little harder for getting into Walmart and Target with all those other card game stuff. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, if we run cards like Lunar Shrieker and Chimchu Infiltrator, putting in a Battleborn Oppressor, just one for tech, is probably not that bad, in my opinion. We might take out like one Blinding Beetle for one Battleborn Oppressor just to make sure we don't run into stupid Crystal Core shenanigans. What does that put our count down to? We have a lot of Gravity and Lunar, not a lot of Solar. And we have a lot of Solar combos. Ooh. Like Enlightenment and Tidal Shift are both card draw. Sunstrike gets me additional action, so it helps with card draw plus the 7 damage. But now that I'm thinking, like, I'm leaning towards maybe just like a combo buff that is just damage prevention. And I know like Force Shield is a really good one like that. Super Gravity is a damage reduction one. Lunar Alignment is a damage reduction one. Moon Warp is a damage reduction one. Ooh, with Moon Warp, mind you, we don't have a lot of Lunar in here. If we somehow get out Moon Warp, our last action could potentially, because it's increased by 4, if it gets to the last one, could potentially have us deal 24 damage with 2 action cards. Eric, you take your time, man. We've been talking and doing stuff for about an hour and a half. We still haven't even played this deck yet. So go for it. Do what you got to do, man. I was thinking it was in some stores they would be clearance and it would good time to pick them up, but I guess I'm out. Yeah, I mean, if anyone wants to like ask if they're going to be pushing towards getting into Target and Walmart, that'd probably be really good to add to the feedback. Be like, hey, have you guys thought about getting into these stores? I'm sure they'll get noticed a lot more by that company. Because if they were in Toys R Us. But I think they were in Toys R Us more for the action figures than more for the cards. But yeah, Walmart and Target, they sell all cards, all sorts of card games. So I'm not surprised. But yeah, like with Moonwarp, like I said, with Moonwarp, if somehow that works off. M-Girl, oh, sorry, ARG. M-Girl, rip Toys R Us. Yeah, it's my childhood. Then they put a Halloween Express in there. Which the meme just blew up and made me laugh so hard. It's like the best place to build a Halloween shop is in the carcass of your childhood store or of your childhood dreams. And I was like, oh, the honesty. Trying that with Pathfinder, Spectral Guide, Lunar Shrieker, Moonlight Burrower, Dusk Feeder. Do we ever just like take out the Spectral Guides and run like Umbron Barkeeps? Is that ever a thing? Because Spectral got, like, it's one of our only buffs, so it's almost always going to get hit by buff removal. Where it's going to be a 1-for-1. And yes, it'll waste their buff removal and all that other stuff, but I'm sitting here like, there's got to be a better card than Spectral Guide. Yes, it'll bring us down, it'll have us a lot more unaligned stuff, but a lot more unaligned stuff means that cards like Moonlight Burrower will be able to have more effect in the deck. We will have to see if Duskfeeder, like, because with Duskfeeder, it's only going to heal us for 3 a majority of the time. We don't have a lot of solar in here either. So, like, if we take out the Duskfeeder and we add in cards such as, like, Twilight Oracle to majority heal for 4 and draw a card, that might just be better, too, if all we're doing is drawing through our deck. Duskfeeder might be taken out for Twilight Oracle. You know, Duskblade Tome is going to heal us for quite a bit. So, we, like, I have a feeling we just get wrecked by aggro. Like, the Blinding Beetle will help to help them move attack cards back. I think that'll help a lot. So much so that I'm honestly wanting to add in a third one. I'm actually going to do that. Because it's with this type of layout, having no buffs makes all their buff removal cards are just dead in the water too. Which right now is just a really strong strategy to have all their buff cards be dead in the water. Yeah, if we do that and then we add in like 1 Umbron Barkeep. It's 2 healing, which is also really nice. Card draw potentially with the way we're cycling through our deck. It could just be really good. And it'll help boost off with the Moonlight Burrower and Shriekers. Yeah, now I'm looking at Sunstrike going, man, is that even worth it? 7 damage for initial action, or should I literally try and do something else? Is there another card in here that just draws? Because I'm really strongly looking at either Moonwarp or Super Gravity now. Then again, it would be the only buff, so maybe those are just really bad to have. Those are the only buffs in here, so it would automatically get removed. Why am I not running Eclipse? Someone asked me that. Why am I not running Eclipse? Eclipse is such a good card for healing if we desperately need it. Mind you, we don't have a whole lot of Lunar, but we do have a lot of card draw, so we could save our Lunar cards. Black Hole is mostly just in here for payment, in all honesty. Black Hole is just a good card that is almost never going to be laid. Just because, obviously, we can't play Moonsong. Like, Moonsong is just illegal to play, and this is trying to be classic format. Which sucks. I really wish there was another card with this set, because I feel like Moonsong will be a lot better one than Black Hole. Which is really weird to say. But yeah, just in this deck, I think it would be a lot better. Obviously, because we want to go to the late game. Getting that big heal out of us will be super nice. Okay. I think we came up with a hodgepodge that looks decent. That looks somewhat decent. Yeah. Thoughts? Comments, questions, concerns? The Umbron Peddler. Because that's essentially how we're going to win, is with those action cards. It's with the Umbron Peddler. What a mess, Scrub Kid says. It sounds like a mess, and it feels like a mess. But you know what? There's only one way to find out how big of a mess this truly is, and that's to play it. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, Duskblade Tome is going to be drawing us and healing us cards. We have no sort of damage reduction in here whatsoever. We have like micro heals and micro draws. That essentially this deck screams draw is fast. I know, right? This deck list is not pretty. essentially, like, this deck just screams, draw your deck as fast as you can, Skyrider your combos as quickly as you can, and then just see if you can swamp Peddler and Umbron Salvager. That's all this deck is going to try and do. And it looks terrible. But, the only way to find out if it works is to play it. So let's go into casual. I named this the Umbron Peddler, so it's going to be all the way down on my deck lists. Woo! All the way down. I didn't see my mouse anymore. There we go. There's the Umbron Peddler. Let's see if this thing can win a game. Oh man. No! Alright. Check this starting play out. Boom, got all our actions. Drawing 2, healing a card. I have a feeling we're gonna want a Pathfinder, right? We're gonna want that Pathfinder. And then we pass to draw a card, to draw the Moonlight Burrower. We can Twilight Oracle next turn. Feel like a business as usual. We can use the Twilight Oracle next turn and draw a card and heal for 4, which is going to be the Tantosian, to look for maybe our Poison or our Skyrider. You just drew, okay. So we know this is going to draw our Pathfinder. Or our Blacksmith. We now can do this. I want to say the Skyrider. Just to discard and get 4, just to put a little pressure on it, if anything. I can't use Lunar anymore. Or at least not yet. I can do it next turn. Tidal Shift. I could play Tidal Shift, actually, with Enlightenment and Moonlight Burrower. I think Tidal Shift next turn is... We're going to lose the 6 healing, so maybe not. Oh, you what? I only had 3. That is so rude of you. Well, guys, guess I'm, drawing cards. Well, he knows these 2 are combos now. He knows that. Why didn't I Duskblade Tome? Well, no, I wouldn't have healed. I would have just drawn a card. So same thing. Same scenario. I can Eclipse the Tidal Shift. Wow! Are you for real right now? Oh my god! What just happened? Well, that... No, I need Lunar now. I need Lunar. I can Pathfinder next turn. Oh my god, I can Black Hole. I mean, I'm going to take some pain. I'm going to take some pain. But I can Black Hole if he starts to lay more buffs. I want to say I need to Black Hole. Like, I can Pathfinder 2 buffs. Maybe I just do that. It feels bad, but I'll take, like, 2. And I can save Black Hole for a turn when he puts out, like, more tentacles and stuff. So maybe just Pathfindering these 2 is really good, and passing. Mind you, I probably should have drawn with the Duskblade Tome if I was going to draw anyway. Draw first, see what I get. Wow, I am the luckiest man alive. I can still, like, play Black Hole if I need to. Part of me says Blinding Beetle just to move some attack cards to see what he has. Get his hand down. 1 Shadow Puppet. 2 Shadow Puppet. It's the only attacks he had. Good to know. Well, I got a Swamp Peddler, guys. I got a Swamp Peddler. Alright. I mean, I'm definitely saving this stuff for the black hole. With Sicario, that's just, it's what needs to happen. Oh, an Impatient Scholar is a nice draw. What is it? No, I need to keep that. I'll put it back for 4. That's a card that I want to keep. Win Con Peddler. There's a Night Lurker. Okay. He's going to use his ability and put 2 more into play. Called it. Come on, 2 tentacles. 1 tentacle and a Putrid Shaman. Alright, you got 1 more action. What are you going to do? Put another buff into play, maybe? Oh, this feels so good. Guys, this feels so good. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. No, it's not mean. It's not. It's what he deserves playing Sicario in casual. It's what he deserves playing Sicario in casual. Especially with 3 Putrid Shamans. Like, are you serious right now? Rocketsar, yes. Rocketsar? Thunderfin salute, man. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. I saw that yesterday. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. No, he overextended way too far. He overextended way too far. Oh, got our Salvager. We can draw. The Oppressor, in case he has an item now. In case he's running that Soul one that puts... Just using for the healing. That's pretty fair. Living Shadows. Oh my word. Guys, this is the greatest game in the world. Wrangler? Exactly. Exactly. Guys, we got our 3rd item. We have, what, 2 combos in the discard pile? Yeah, 2 combos. No, that's fine. I'm not doing any damage to you right now. You do everything that you need to do. For I'm a Tantosian. Now I can Moonlight Burrower to look what's on the top. For free. Another combo. Oh! Oh, but do I actually do I take the Impatient Scholar? To discard Eclipse. Am I going to need Eclipse this game? Am I even going to be able to play Eclipse this game? That's the question. Now I'll use this. Ooh, yeah, the thing is, like, I've used a lot of my Lunar cards. I've used 3 of my 5. So I don't honestly think I'll be able to play Eclipse. Which means putting it back, or discarding it to draw 2 cards is fine. It's what I want to do right now. Oh, I can even Enlightenment now with the Pathfinder, the Blinding Beetle. I'll see what he has for buffs. Discard that Eclipse, you know that. Oh, okay. See, like, I have, like, no more Lunar to go off with Pathfinder. Maybe I've been overextending with this deck. Maybe. This will be another combo, though. So maybe I'm just getting close enough to where I can, like, massively damage him, right? I have... Oh my god, I have so many cards. Ooh, yeah, I healed. So I can even, like... Oh my... Guys, I legitimately think I'm close to having, like, all of the damage I need in the world. 3 combos are in the discard pile now. 3 or 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 in the discard pile right now. How quickly did that happen? Oh my word. I think I'll heal. Move to attacks. Just see if I get anything. Oh my god, how many attacks does he have? Does he have, like, all 3 Shadow Puppets? Oh, he had a Defiler. Oh. Oh, he had a Defiler. Okay. That's really good. That's really good. I think I'll just do this and draw. Not going to heal, but I want to draw. Oh, we got a Pathfinder in case he has a buff. Alright, so we potentially can do 16 damage next turn, and then another 16, and then another 8. Guys, did this hodgepodge of a deck just pull off the greatest thing in the world. Yeah, Umbron Salvager, Swamp Peddler. We can even Lunar Shrieker back something else. Yeah, and we're going against a net deck Sicario. Like, he's sitting there going, what just happened? Oh my god! Oh my god! Guys, I think we just came up with the new meta. I think we just came up with the new meta. And you guys said it couldn't be done. You guys said it couldn't be done. That was amazing. You guys said, like, this is a hodgepodge of a deck. This is never gonna win. This is never gonna win. This is the best deck I've ever made, ever. Yeah, you just draw, and you heal, and you remove their stuff, and then you hit for 16, and you hit for 16, and you hit for another 16. Scrub Kid, I don't know who said it, but people out there were going, this deck looks like a hodgepodge. This deck looks so bad. You said it was messy. Okay, it was messy. It was messy. Now, I was finding that I want more Lunar in here, right? So maybe just 2 Blinding Beetles, and do we go 3rd Twilight Oracle? Or do we go, like, because Lunar Shrieker, I mean, didn't really help. Maybe either a Twilight Oracle or a Moonlight Burrower. What do you guys think? What are we thinking? Out of those two, because I think those are the 2 good ones that I'll want. Is more Lunar in here. Not enough Maris. If you can find an Astral Mari. Is there even a Mari in Astral? I don't think so. I think they're strictly Beasts, Chimchus, Yakonas, and So, okay, I gotta ask. Is this Viking race considered Yakona? Because, like, he looks like it is one? But then again, this guy is dressed much more for the Yakona weather climate. Rockstar, he is a Yakona. Okay. Okay. Why is Yakona not a tribe? There is at least, like, 3 tribes that are not in here yet, right? The Everrock is not a tribe. The Yakona is not a tribe. The, Mari is not a tribe. Yet. Yet. And, like, you can go off and say that, well, you know, they're like, the hero base, they're not that fine. Farapang is a beast. There's been many... Oh, Tyrax. Yeah, Tyrax needs to be a family, exactly. I think there's, like, a main family for each one that still has not been tapped into yet. Except for maybe Nature. Maybe Nature hasn't been. I don't know. Because Nature runs, like, beasts and insects. I'd have to look at their hero base to see what hero family they have. Right, guys. What do you think? A Moonlight... I'm leaning towards the Moonlight Burrower. We got that thing to go off quite rapidly with all of our, like, Umbron Barkeeps and Salvagers and stuff. But then again, we somehow managed to draw the nuts and, like, Title Shift and all this other stuff at perfect times. I think I heard that PlayFusion decided not to make the main species families because they would be too strong. I could also see that. Yeah, because, like, Subjugator would become a Yakona. Snowcast Elder, Yakona Oracle, Yakona Tactician would be Snowcast Seer. I guess I could see that. Lunatic would be a Yakona. That makes sense. I feel like it's an untapped potential that they could do in the long run after, like, Awakening fully rotates out and stuff like that. They could make those things families. But yeah, right now it's probably just not in the cards. Pun. Yeah, I don't see... Like, Lunar Shrieker I almost want to take out too, right? I didn't need a Lunar Shrieker at all. Maybe I just take out Lunar Shrieker and add in a Moonlight Burrower and a Twilight Oracle. Card draw and just more card draw. Because this deck worked really well with just bum rushing through its deck. Getting more Lunar in here helps with the Pathfinders. It even helps with the Infiltrators if I need to get stuff back. It also helps pay for, like, Eclipse and Title Shift, like, because I'll be using all my Lunar actions. But wow. Wow, 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 guys. We somehow did. And, like, the thing is, Skyrider, we didn't even need Skyrider. Skyrider was just there. I was able to play or discard, luckily, all my combos with Impatient Scholar and all the other stuff. So, like, I want to keep Skyrider in for that possibility that I can't lay my combos at opportune times. But at the same time, like, if we don't use Skyrider, because we're simply using it for the discard ability, right? We're using it to discard a card so we can discard our combos. Is there another weapon that we use? I mean, we could use Crystal Core so we don't die. We could always do that. Crystal Core is always an option. Oh, Tempest Rod. If it was one, I'd consider it. Discard 2 cards to remove a buff. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah, no, I think I just keep Skyrider for the tech. Even if I don't have it, I just have the item, which is good. So yeah, that's the change I want to make. Is the Moonlight Burrowers and the Twilight Oracles. I really just want to draw through my deck, like, as soon and quick as possible as I can. Because the quicker it gets off means the less time I have to heal and try and recuperate. Because I want to be proactive with this deck as much as possible. Just draw. Part of me even wants to take out like a Twilight Oracle and put it in an Umbron Barkeep, so I can potentially just draw 2. But I think that's like the Battleborn Oppressor is teched in there instead of another Barkeep. So that if I do run across a Crystal Core deck, which is probably going to be very likely in this upcoming meta, is that Crystal Core is going to be found everywhere. One Battleborn Oppressor is going to be perfect for it. I'll be able to bring that back with like Chimchu Infiltrator if I really need to, but yeah, if I can like hit him for 16 and 16, bring him down really low, and then Battleborn Oppressor, hit him for another 9 or something like that, I think that'll be where it comes in handy. Is doing this right before the Crystal Core goes off and then hit him really big with my action cards. Oh, guys, I don't know how we did it. Let's play again. Let's play this again. This looks so much fun. Oh man, yeah, this is going right on my website. This thing is a hodgepodge, but looks outstandingly fun. And mind you, this was brought to me through my own crazy mind invention, who saw Nuane, aka Darkcatcher, do it. He's like, you know what? If he can have an action card that just has 8 and just hits him really big, why not include Swamp Peddler? Why not include the Swamp Peddler? And that's what I did. I think he was really only using the Nitro Hammer for like a Crazed Bomber and maybe some of the 6 damage stuff, which is fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Hello, how are you doing? But I just, oh my god, Tantozing Blacksmith in the starting hand. How good are we? We can also Tidal Shift to draw 2 cards. Like, I thought about putting Swamp Peddler in Bug Riders for a while. Looper, oh. Swamp Peddler into Bug Riders. Oh! That could be fun. Yeah, with how many combos you're discarding, that could be really fun. Yeah, I think doing this is perfect. And then just, like, I want to Blinding Beetle to move his attack cards back, but at the same time, I want to be able to Tidal Shift too. So I think just doing this to draw a card. I won't heal. I'll just draw. Hopefully he, like, I don't know, doesn't have... Yeah, the Spark Spell. Yeah, I mean, that would be really fun. It would be a nice tech to try and put in there to see if it works, because you're discarding your combos really easily. But yeah, I just think it works really well with Umbron Salvager, like I said, to be able to, that potential to deal 17 damage, more than a combo can do with action cards. Oh, okay, now I want to Blinding Beetle him. But first I want a Moonlight Burrower. Oh, do I? That goes with Tidal Shift. I did add in more Lunar cards. Maybe I'll pull one. Yes, please. Yes, pretty please. Blinding Beetle. ARG Lightseekers, what happened? What did you do? Oh, he only had the 2 attack cards. Okay. What did you do? Why did you mess up? What happened? Talk to us. We can even black hole if he... I mean, he's not going to be buffing, but he can even black hole right now if we really want to. What did we have? I want to say it was a Salvager. And then... Oh, was it Salvager Pathfinder? Is that what we had? So maybe if we draw for the Salvager... Oh no, it was the Burrower. Then was it the Salvager? Then it was the Salvager, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'll do this. I want to be able to draw that Salvager. ARG Lightseekers, happy birthday! Happy pre-birthday! Yeah, no, I think a title shift. I have to pay a black hole. Sad, but I have to. It's the 5th for you? Guys, we drew a Skyrider. We're amazing at this game. Everyone, can we get a Thunderfin salute for ARG Lightseekers for her birthday tomorrow? And Scrub Kid, another one for you for the 5th. Oh, wait, for me it's 5th. Wait, what? Well, that's tomorrow, too. What do you mean for you it's 5th? 3 a.m.? Oh, for you it already is the 5th. Scrub Kid, you can actually say happy birthday legitimately to him. Or her, sorry. Wow. Oh, God. I keep calling people the wrong name, getting genders mixed up. It's really hard to determine people just like by their screen name. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much for that. Everyone here, we're so happy. So happy to have generous people in chat. Do I ever Infiltrator here for the Tantosian back? Or do I like Moonlight Burrower back? Do I Moonlight Burrower back? Or Tantosian to get my other action? Or do I just do nothing? No, I think I actually Infiltrator for the Tantosian. Then I can Moonlight Burrower next turn with 2 additional actions. I changed my name to Pink so you'd get the hint, but you didn't. Dude, you can... Oh, my word. This is going to be the best turn in the world. I'm going to Pathfinder both of these. ARG Lightseekers, I'm so sorry. I do apologize. What was it? Who started with an L that I got confused and thought he was... Oh, my word. Do I just pull Black Hole into my hand again? Pathfinder these two. Yeah, Lurker. Lurker 300. It was 300. I thought he was a girl. Turns out it was a guy. Yeah, I'm bad with genders unless I meet you face to face. I'm bad with your name unless I literally like say it 5 or 6 times. Most of us are guys. Hints don't work on us. Don't you know about that now? I mean, I hate to agree, but at the same time, it's kind of true. I really don't want to do anything. I just kind of want to pass. No, I'll heal 1, draw, see what I draw. Always do that. Always remember I have that option. And yeah, I'll draw. You have Bobs and Vagine? That's impressive. I'm going to remove that too. I got Pathfinders for days. There's no way this Umbron Barkeep is going to be helpful. This is the kind of matchup. Whichever will it be. This is the kind of matchup. Does he even know he has a second action now because he laid this? Okay, this is the kind of matchup where I really wish I had an Astral card right now. Like, I could always... Guys, I could always discard Black Hole and then Pathfinder these 2 away. That feels like the right decision to do, in all honesty. That feels like the right decision to do. Alright, Skyrider came in use. Skyrider came in handy. We did it. We did it, everybody. Scrub Kid, I'm not going to add anything to that conversation. It's a trap. Yeah, I mean, it is. It really is. Okay, how many? He's got 4, I have 6. So... Also, how many discard? I have 1, 2. I only have two things in my discard. Still, these do 8. So this would do 8 and 6 and 8. No, not yet. If we... James Riev, I know, right? I love how this deck works, too. I love how this deck works. We drew Eclipse! We could discard Eclipse for Pathfinder to work because it has Lunar in it. Oh! Or for Chimchu Infiltrator because it has Lunar. And we could bring something back that we need. I don't know what it would be. I don't know what it would be. Maybe an Impatient Scholar. I don't think we do it yet. I think we save these like Eclipses. Okay, this is another Swamp Peddler. Maybe I just do this for 2 healing. No, because there's going to be a time, right? There's going to be a time. Oh, there we go. See? There's a Lunar. Now I can Twilight Oracle, Chimchu Infiltrator for something back. No one expects the Chrono Moth. He's the Spanish Inquisition of the Lightseekers universe. No, yeah, exactly. Weapon math, like, are you talking about the Umbra and Salvager? Or what do you mean? Oh, no, the drop a Tantosian with the Skyrider? I could, but I don't need to. I wanna finish him the way I want to finish him. And I think Twilight Oracling here is fine. Ooh, Battleborn Oppressor, okay. Okay. Do I just Chimchu Infiltrator back to Twilight Oracle? I think I do. I think I do. I have a Pathfinder in hand. I think I do. Maybe I bring back a Pathfinder? No, Moonlight Burrower. I have so many unaligned cards. Sticky Healing and move 1 equipped item from another hero to their deck. No, yeah. Weapon Master could... I mean, that's why I have Pathfinders and all this ridiculous stuff. Okay. You're defending and you're healing. Cool. I am most likely going to Tantosian into Moonlight Burrower. Please lay another buff. Nope. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Actually, I'll do this, because he's going to be playing cards now. So 2 healing. Awesome. 2 healing is phenomenal. Moonlight Burrower. Oh. Okay. This one is the golden one. That's our golden boy. We're going to move your attacks back. Mind you, he's going to play defense with these. Yeah, Mudslinger would do it too. But I mean, that's mainly why I have the Chimchu Infiltrator if they try to kill my weapons with the Battleborn Oppressor. The thing they only really can't kill is the poison one. Okay, so I gotta draw first. See what I get. Salvager, okay. I mean, I probably have enough to just start hitting them in the face, right? I can discard the Eclipse. And I'll have 3 combos in here if I do that. Maybe I just start. Maybe I'm being way too greedy. Maybe I just start. I discard the Eclipse for 4. And then hit him with a Salvager. Yeah, I'm being way too greedy with this because of the synergies that are allowed. But yeah, I'm flawlessly fine right now. Too greedy? Nonsense. I mean, I have how much damage in hand right now? Just look at my damage. And look at my health of what he's been able to do to me. I have 3 in the discard pile right now, so that's 8, 7, 8, 7. Oh, you think you're funny, don't you? Just check this out. You think you're hysterical. This is the best deck in the world! Oh! This is the best deck in the world. I want someone to bring this to the next gold event. I want someone to bring this to the next gold event. And be like, wow, are you playing Nguyen's deck? Like, it's a little different because you're playing a poison instead of explosive. And you're like, no, it's fine. It does exactly what it needs to do. I mean, he was even being very aggressive too, right? Like, he was loopering me, he was Tyrax fixering me, he was, or not Tyrax mercenarying me, Umbron maraudering me. He was doing everything he could to get me down. And I was still just like, heal, draw, heal, draw, heal, heal, draw, 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 heal, heal, draw, 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 draw. Oh, man. Buy me some tickets and I'll do it. Scrub Kid, I wish I could. Sadly, I can't even pay for my own ticket. Maybe because of these decks, I should also do what Tetra did and have another 12-hour fundraising stream to get me a plane ticket to go play in the next gold event. Just to go and show up with a meme deck. Take the entire thing by storm. Okay, so Weary Sheep playing Grimus. Our Pathfinders are not going to be that good. Corvus Shade, sure. We didn't... The first game we didn't draw a Tantosian. That's a little upsetting. But we can Impatient Scholar. See what we get. If we don't need it, we'll discard it, draw 2. What is it? Wow, I need that one. Me oh my, I need that one. Guys, 3 for 3 we started with a Tantosian basically in our opening hand. We are amazing. Toxic Frog. Ooh, that's a bummer. Hopefully I can Tantosian into Moonlight Burrower into like Pathfinder and just kill that. That one's just going to be too much value for him. Okay, I think we need the Duskblade Tome first. Duskblade Tome for healing and drawing is always the right option. Moonlight Burrowing. We are so good at this game, guys! Guys and gals alike. Yes, I can only remove one, but it's definitely the Toxic Frog. Definitely that Toxic Frog. And I have an action, so I'm just going to do this. I don't have to, but I'm going to. Oh, I'll take 2. That's fine. That is completely fine. No, I'm not taking 8 damage. James Riev, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Who runs 2 Toxic Frogs? Huh? Who runs those? James River, are you happy? Are you happy? It's back. It's back. Someone who doesn't respect Classic, that's who. That is exactly who. I forget. Okay. What was after the Impatient Scholar? What was after it? Did we know? Oh my! Do we know it was after the Impatient Scholar? I don't think we did. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then, just in case you have more stinking healing, get out my house. Or more attack cards. Cauldron Wraith, yeah. Perfect. Perfect. We do not want him messing with my hand right now. I'll take 3 and go down to 20. Because now my Tome is actually possibly going to do something if he brings me below 20. My Tome will do something that's not just card draw. Nope, not going to do it. Okay. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. He does it. I don't think I need that right now. Not right now. Thick Frog. Frog's so thick. So I think I'll do this to heal for 1. Then I'm going to Twilight Oracle to heal for potentially 4. Okay. I only have 2 more Are you serious? I draw a Lunar card? I mean, including my buffs. I think like 4 or 5 of my buffs include Lunar. So there are 10 cards total that potentially do that. So I'm not too surprised that that's what happened to me. It is tragic, Rocketsar. It is very tragic. But, I mean, with this Tome, as we've all seen, the best part about this hero, you know what the best part about this hero is? Oh my god, I can Title Shift? I can Title Shift next turn. The best part about this hero, guys, is that there is no ability that I could possibly throw my book at his face with. That is the best part of this hero, is that there is no chance of me throwing the book in his face and reading the book. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that great to hear and feel? A Draga Hoarder? Really? Man, maybe I do just, like, Pathfinder these 2 buffs and heal for 1 and draw. Maybe that's actually the best play. Wow! Okay. Flashbacks to when Razor threw the book. It happened. Man, it happened. Oh! Actually, yeah, if I Pathfinder now, I can title shift and then Chimcho Infiltrator back the Tantosian. Actually, no, this one. Because he's not going to draw... He's going to draw 2 cards, but him laying 2 buffs to get stuff out of that isn't going to be less likely. So, wow, this Blacksmith card, which is uncommon, is super... Oh, yeah. The Blacksmith card is possibly one of the most expensive cards in the game because it is one of the best cards in the game. Especially with all the new items that came out. And it's only been released in the Awakening. I think they tried to reprint it in Mythical. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'll title shift now. 6 healing, draw 2 cards. Why not? Next turn I can Infiltrator. Oh, there's a Blacksmith. I'm going to get all my items out. All my items out. They didn't? I thought they said that was it Kindred? Yeah. No, ARG Lightseekers, you're completely right. Like, Pathfinder became busted because all of the top-tier decks ran items, which means all the top-tier decks ran Tantosian. No matter which order you play, they would always run a Tantosian. Yeah, I think I want a Chimcho Infiltrator. Ooh, what do I take back now? Because I don't need the Pathfinder, or the Tantosian Blacksmith. Do I take a Scholar or an Oracle? Maybe an Oracle, so I can have Lunar on top for when I need a Pathfinder, possibly. It is card drawing and healing, too. Yeah, maybe I just do that. Now I can Tantosian, free action, get my Dripping Dagger in. And then I can Moonlight Burrower. See what I want to draw. Wow, we are so good at this game. I think we draw the Black Hole, in all honesty. Yeah, I think we draw the Black Hole. And then we just draw 1, why not? It was Kindred, but someone forgot to check it off as a card in the Kindred booster packs. Yeah, because I know that their first print, it didn't get printed, so everyone was like, oh god, we're so sorry. The one card that like everyone wanted is not getting printed. Because that Rift Pack, you get one or the other. Yeah. They put it in the Rift Pack for that reason. What was coming up after this? Was it the Scholar? Nope, nope. Bad draw. My bad. Well, that was a failure on my part. I want to say maybe just Blinding Beetle here. See what he moves back. Awesome. 2 of them. So good. Yeah, I mean, that's them's the breaks. But you also get a lot of the really good items that are out there right now. So, I mean, it's still good to buy some Rift Packs. Okay. Okay. Now I draw. Because now I think it's a Scholar. Nope, it's a Peddler. How many combos do I have in here now? 1, 2... I can discard the Black Hole to get 3 and then just start going ham on him. Might be worth it. No, because I really want to get that last item before I do anything, right? Because these are only 6, and those need to be 8. Well, now I need a Lunar. So maybe I do now discard Black Hole, Chimcho Infiltrator for the Blacksmith. Lay the Blacksmith, get my... Okay. You do know this doesn't work in that deck, right? Weary Sheep. Weary Sheep. You do know. Oh god, I can't discard. I don't have the Oh my god, everything's going wrong. I thought I had the Skyrider. There it is. Never mind. We're the greatest people in the world. Now we can Skyrider and start just going ham on him. Now we got this, guys. How is this deck working? Oh my god! Oh my god, everybody! How? Yeah, right? Well, we just need the Skyrider. Oh, guys, we just do the Skyrider. Amazing. We're so good at this game. 4 damage. I think I peddler for 7. Bring him below, and then I can do 15 damage to him next turn. Guys, how are we doing this well? He's got to heal, and I don't think Dread has a lot of healing. Umbron Terragard. Oh! Someone found a Pathfinder target. Someone found a Pathfinder target. So yeah, we're going to do this. So good. So good. Yeah, so good. I've created a monster? No. James Reev, I have not. This one's card draw, and that one's keeping him alive. I don't care if I take 4. I really don't. Dread, he's used his horrific manifestation for his burst damage. All the other stuff he has. Oh, and guess what? I can even attack you by discarding that. Yeah, I honestly, right now, Dread and Nature, in my opinion, both suffer from their healing. Because their healing is all micro healing. Yeah, I don't care. I have all the damage in the world I need. All the damage in the world. I mean, this deck suffers from, like I said, weapon removal. Which is why we are going to add, like, if we ever do bring this to a tournament, we tech in, like, the 3rd Infiltrator. We tech in the Lunar Shriekers after everyone knows what this deck does. $16 damage. How many cards left? 8 left in the deck. 3 frogs. I like this sheep. Right? I mean... Oh, man. Well, we've got that one done. We're gonna... Have we really won? No, that was our 3rd one. That was our 3rd one. The 4th one I must have played earlier today. Yeah, I have 30 damage in hand. I know, right? No, I had 32, because I had 8, 8, 8, and 8. I had 32 damage in hand from just action cards. What is this? What is... Hold on, I gotta see what this is now. What did you just clip? Okay. You do know this doesn't work in that deck, right? Oh, okay. Weary Sheep. Weary Sheep. This is what got clipped, in case anyone knows. Oh god, I can't discard. I don't have the Oh my god, everything's going wrong. I thought I had the Skyrider. There it is. We're the greatest people in the world. Now we can Skyrider and start just going ham on him. Guys. While we're doing this, just because this deck seems like something that would go to a tournament, because this is hilarious to me. If this ever goes to a tournament, if this somehow ever goes to a tournament, definitely a great clip. That was amazing. If this ever goes to a tournament, you are going to want to splice in probably maybe of like... Actually, you probably don't even need to. You could take out like a Twilight Oracle and a Moonlight Burrower and put in 2 Lunar Shriekers. The 2 Lunar Shriekers and the 2 Chimchar Infiltrators would almost immediately guarantee you that you get your items back all the time, because you have no buffs. You have no buffs for your opponent to like kill your item and then bury your buff under something so you can't Lunar Shrieker it. So having 2 Lunar Shriekers in your sideboard would almost negate anyone from removing your items or killing them or anything like that. Obviously, unless they're running Dusthound Assassin. Scrub Kid, I did a lot of the work here. But hey, you were the 5% that's like, let's clip that. That seems funny. Let's clip that. But yeah, so if anyone brings us to a tournament and has sideboard questions, I would include at least 2 Lunar Shriekers, take out a Moonlight Burrower and a Twilight Oracle, or something else. I don't know, maybe an Impatient Scholar, and if you're not going against buffs, a Pathfinder if you really don't need it. But 2 Twilight Oracles and 2 Twilight or Chimchar Infiltrators will almost guarantee that if they kill one of your 2 items, that you can pull it right back. Like I said, because there's no buffs in this deck. You want to see it in ranked? I will try it in ranked. I will try this in ranked. Oh, this feels like a good ranked deck. But yeah, I have a feeling like because there's no buffs, they can't remove your item and then bury a buff on top of it, so you can't get that Lunar Shrieker. Lunar Shrieker will pull it back, give you an additional action, so you get to put it in play for free, essentially. But yeah, I think like those two cards are must in sideboards. Everything else is probably your own choice. Maybe like more Battleborn Oppressors if you go against a deck like this. Just anything like that. But 2 Lunar Shriekers are definitely a sideboard for this deck, so that you get the items out appropriately. Obviously, okay, I had to double check. I was like, wait, Eclipse is the one that's retired, right? So I can't run Eclipse after this. But really, like, I don't need to run Eclipse. I don't need to run Eclipse. I could run any other combo that's part Lunar. As long as it's Lunar. Because I have a feeling Enlightenment is the one that suffers, because if I want to discard a Lunar card to get the benefit from like Chimshu Infiltrator or Pathfinder, discarding a combo is what's really going to make it good. Maybe put in that Gravity card that dormants the opponent's items if you're going ranked. Are there a lot of items in there? Filthy Phil? Are there? Because, like, the only thing I'm worried about, like I said, is the Crystal Core. In which case I like dwindle them down to where I can get them in the big hit range, and then on Battleborn Oppressor with all the cards that I've been drawing, I'll get a Battleborn Oppressor almost all the time, and then I can remove Crystal Core, and then I can hit him for like 8 or 9. ARG Lightseekers, I am with you there. I wish I could unlock more campaigns. I only have 3, and I think they said there's like 10. So, yeah. But yeah, I'll go into ranked now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do like a minute or 2 break here. I'm gonna put my food back in the microwave because I talked like the entire time instead of eating, so it's really cold right now. I'm gonna do it. Well then, you got this. Yeah, that's entirely what I'm thinking you're saying is why I should put that one in there to dormant the items. But then again, if I do that, it only dormants for my next attack, which means that like if I hit him for 8 and I didn't pop Crystal Core within that time, it's the same thing as having the Oppressor. But the Oppressor at least removes it, so they have to try and get it back or try and lay another one. Whereas that one just makes it dormant for that one action, my next action. So that's why I think the Oppressor is better than that. In this type of deck where you're laying action cards as opposed to having your buffs to everything. But give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to do the away screen so I can heat my food up, so I can also make this so it's good for Twitch, or not Twitch, for YouTube, so people can digest this a little easier. Because it is about 8:30. I'll probably actually cut it into a few different segments, like the first one where I'm just talking about the game, the second one when I build this deck, and the third one when I take it to rank. So 1 second, hang with me, guys, and I'll be right back.